Okay. So if everybody, can you guys hear me? Okay. Good. Okay. So first I want to just thank everybody for coming on. It's so exciting for Carolyn. This is kind of her new business adventure, and I'm going to share a little bit about it. I'm not going to keep you guys too long tonight because I know everybody's busy, but first off, I'm a mom. So if you see two boys come flying in here anytime, don't be alarmed. My husband is on parent duty, but you know how that goes if you're a mom. So they could come in at any time, but this is real life. So this is how we roll. So first of all, my name is Danielle Mannix and I'm with Q Sciences. So this is a company that Carolyn signed up with and her girls. And I just hit the lifetime rank of elite last month. So kind of exciting. I joined the company back in February and things have been moving like super fast. And see, I told you, 1 second. See, that's dad. He's being a good parent. So yeah, I joined the company back in February and I have just fallen in love with everything, the community, the products, the system, everything. So a little background about me. I'm of course a wife and a mom. You can see this is my husband, Miles. I've got two boys. They are very busy. They've been busy since day one. My oldest is 7. My youngest is 5. I'm from the East Coast originally. I moved here in 2006 to Grand Prairie. I came for a year and I've been here ever since. So my husband's from the Flatlands in Saskatchewan, so he has no interest in leaving out here anytime soon. So I do get to go home in the summertime, which is good, and visit my family. So I was actually able to see them this summer for the first time in 2 years. So it was great. So when I came out here, I kind of was like, in between of like, am I going to go to school or am I going to go and do, see now my dogs are coming in, just a second. Okay, see, I told you real life distractions. So yeah, I was kind of in between of like, I'm going to go to school. Am I going to start working? So then I started working. I actually worked for 5 years as a business manager at a dealership out here. I'm sure if you live in Grand Prairie, you know Norline Chrysler. So I was there for 5 years, loved my job. It was very fast paced, which I like doing. I worked a lot of hours. And then me and my husband, well, he was not my husband at the time, but we got engaged and then started talking about having a family. And then of course he works in the oil field. He is busy. He's gone a lot of hours. He's home a little bit more than he used to be, but it was kind of like someone had to make the sacrifices who was going to kind of, be around and stay home with our kids. So I decided to leave the dealership and then I went and took my mortgage broker's course and became a mortgage broker. So I loved doing that job. It was very fulfilling, I guess, because it's I don't know, it's like the biggest purchase you're gonna, basically make. And I got to like, help people kind of make their dreams come true. And it was, it was a fun job, but it was also a very stressful job. And I don't know if you guys know, as being like self-employed and a mortgage broker, you work for yourself. So you work for your clients and you work on their schedule. So that's all great until you have a newborn at home. And then it's like, well, it's like, this doesn't really flow. This doesn't really work with my life as much. Would I have clients calling me, at 10 o'clock at night? So then I decided to take a leave from it once I had my second kid and I let my license kind of lapse and became a stay-at-home mom. So I have loved every minute of it. It's been exciting. And I always knew I wanted to go back to work. But then when you become self-employed and you don't have a boss, you don't make your own hour, or you make your own hours, and you don't have to punch that time clock. And of course, I'm also available for when my husband is on days off. I found it very hard in looking into the financial positions, like what was I going to do? Like, how was I going to make this work with my kids in school and pickup and all this stuff? So enter in February, I was just kind of, cruising through social media and one of my good girlfriends from back home posted and, and shared about this opportunity. And I was like a little bit hesitant at first. I was like, well, I'm not sure, like I'll check it out, see what it is. And so yeah, I basically jumped in with 2 feet and haven't looked back since. And it's been kind of the best thing that I could have ever done. And It's given me all the things like the financial, the community, and just kind of given me a purpose again, I guess, just having meeting all these like amazing women and having this community. It's so nice when you're a stay-at-home mom and having this outlet, I guess. So I'll kind of jump into the business presentation a little bit and talk about who we are. So this is Q Sciences. This is a company that we're partnered with. Basically, we are in 23 countries and growing. I think it's like 26 countries right now because we just launched in Asia. Australia is going crazy over there. And we're a health and wellness company. So basically, we are cutting edge. And what that means is we are science backed. So that is where the sciences part comes from. So all of our products are backed by science and they're always evolving. So, you know, as science improves and grows, so do our products. So we're not going to have one product and just because it's, you know, great today, doesn't mean we're not going to work with science and make it even better tomorrow. So here it shows that there's 700% growth since 2017. Actually, they just updated that. So since 2018, we've had 1200% growth. So this company is new to Canada. It's ground floor. And that's what I'll show in the next slide here. So this is one exciting thing that really kind of triggered me is like, I know a lot of companies have existed before and, you know, you get into different MLMs and stuff and there's a saturation point where basically it doesn't matter how, you know, how much you work, you're never going to get to that top tier of where, you know, you want to be in these kind of companies. And that's because they're saturated. So this shows here, this little X down here, this is actually the United States, because the United States, they have been around since 2012, but basically the company got relaunched in 2018. So this is where they're at. And we are actually way down here because we are so ground floor, we're kind of basement floor is what we call. So we have less than 1,000 ambassadors in Canada right now, and there's less than 85,000 of us worldwide. So it's pretty exciting because we still have all of this curve to go up and then grow up to the top, which is like they say about a 3 to 5 year process to get up to here. So pretty exciting. The big thing that I loved about this company is though, even though it was like ground floor in Canada, the products have been around since 2012. So I'll show you the next page here. So Mark Wilson, he's the CEO and founder of this company. So in 2012, he actually created Q Sciences. He was on a mission to basically, he wanted to better people's lives. And he was like, what can I do to enrich people's lives, maybe like the health side, and also maybe, you know, increase their income. So he is, I don't know if you guys recognize him or know a little like story background of him. He's actually a very successful man. He has had 2 quarterback, what's it called? Super Bowl champions. You can tell I'm so sports fan, but he played for the Oakland Raiders. This is his background. And once he retired from football, he went in and he got a real estate career. So he did that for about 15 years. So once he was retired, he just, you know, he didn't need to work. He didn't need to do this, but he was like, he just wanted more in his life. And he was like, what can I do? So this is how Q kind of got created. So in 2012, all of our products were available in like white coat offices. So basically doctors' offices, chiropractors, physiotherapists, things like that. And that is kind of one thing that I loved about it is that even though our products are ground floor or like, you know, companies ground floor in Canada, the products have been around and stood the test of time and they've proven themselves. So it wasn't like, you know, a new product that's being tested on us kind of thing. So Mark is, you know, kind of the brains behind the business part and developing this company. But then he met Jake Spencer and was introduced to so this is our president, Jake Spencer. These men are both incredible. I actually had the opportunity to meet them last month in Dallas, and they're just 2 of the most family-oriented, kind human beings and just really want people to succeed in life. So Jake was actually started in network marketing when he was 21. So he comes with like a decade of experience of what I'm doing, what all of us are doing on here. So that's kind of cool because when someone comes from the field and then becomes like the president of a company and comes with this leadership, he knows what we do and he knows how to train us and knows how to help this company grow. So that is why we have seen such huge growth since 2018. That 1200% is because of this man here and his brains behind our, basically our systems and our comp plan, which is super cool. And I'll show a little bit about that after. So basically we're a health and wellness company and we have a full suite of products. So there's 50 some products you're going to see here. I'm not going to go into all of them tonight. I'm just going to touch on a couple of like my favorites. And then of course, Carolyn can fill you in on all of the other things that would, you know, might be to your specific needs. But basically this was another thing that I wanted to look at, is like, when I looked at a company, it was like, okay, like, does it have the vertical to cater to everybody? So like, this is actually like, there's weight loss, there's stuff for energy, there's stuff for sleep, there's stuff for kids, there's stuff for anti-aging now, and there's stuff for pain. Like, so it just really was on that vertical that catered to a lot of people, and not just, you know, one product that, you know, you could sell to women or one you could sell to kids. So that was really important to me. And you can see here, I'll just kind of go through a couple things that we have. This hemp line here is only available in the States, but even if you did like have someone from the States that signed up under you, they can 100% buy it. You just can't purchase it if you live in Canada. So they have kids vitamins, which are amazing because they're not just for overall health, they're for mental health as well. And we've got collagen that was just recently released. So we have medical grade collagen. We have 2 different kinds, which is so exciting. And I'll touch a little bit more on that after. We have like energy drinks. So like those afternoon pick-me-ups for moms who have that crash. Like we have, it's a natural caffeine, which is amazing. So you don't have that, you know, after you have the coffee, like an hour and a half later, you feel that crash from that. We have oral vitamin sprays. So for people who might not like taking vitamins. And then we have protein. So we have like full meal replacement shakes. And then we also have like whey protein and weight loss products. So that's just a few of the things. So this one right here, this is Q-Core. So I always talk about this one because this is our flagship product. So this is basically, in anybody who has started taking this, 90% of our customers, it's on their auto ship and they reorder it every month. And this is like, it's one of those things, like once you start taking it, you'll understand why. So it comes with 3 different types of things in the Q-Core. So the Q-Core is actually what the package is called, but it comes with a Q-Max Premium. So this is our multivitamin, and they're B-methylated vitamins. So they're so easy to absorb into your body. They help with your physical. So everything, like, you know, if you're nutrient deficient on certain things, which is, you know, more probable because like our soil nowadays just doesn't have the enrichment in it anymore because of the way things are grown, and like our food doesn't get that vitamin that we used to get. Like I think America used the example the other day. It's like, you know, you could eat an apple, you'd have to eat like 10 apples to get the equivalent of like what 1 apple is worth. So that's what this does. It helps bridge that nutrition gap, but it also helps with your mental health. So it crosses the blood-brain barrier. It helps with like mom brain. It helps with like clarity. It helps with that like brain fog. So that was one of the big things I noticed right away. So I noticed when I don't take it, and so does my husband. He's always like, like, have you taken your Q-Core today? And I'm like, oh, like, because some days, you know, you do forget. But then the other one that comes in this package is your Align. So it's our anti-inflammatory. So this one helps with inflammation, which is huge. And then also the Q-Biotics, which is a pre and probiotic, and that helps with your gut health. So, and the one awesome thing is our biotics are spore forming. So they're very sturdy. So that means like heat or like cold doesn't affect them. So you can actually like open up the capsule, you can pour them in food and you can cook with them and it doesn't get affected. Where a lot of like biotics, like you have to keep in the fridge or you have to make sure that they don't get hot. And when they go through your stomach acids, basically you lose pretty much most of the value that would be with them. So you don't actually lose this because they're such a sturdy pro and prebiotic. So that is one of my favorite products. It was one of the first products I ordered with Q-Core and I have never gone without it now. The next one, so this one's our oral sprays. These are so popular with so many people. We have kind of something that will help with anything. Sleep spray being one of course, the most popular and most reordered one, because who doesn't enjoy a good night's sleep? And the nice thing is like they are kid friendly. You know, there's certain regulations and things with them, but my kids are 5 and 7. They both use them. They love them. They call them their minty breath spray at night, or my close my eyes spray. So they really, it's really made a big difference in our household. And then especially for your husband, I mean, not that many husbands need help with sleep, but some do. So it's a good tool to have in your back pocket. There is B12. There's a relief spray. The relief spray helps with, you know, aches or pains. It also has a calming agent in it. So if you have any type of like anxiety, anxiousness, which I do, I stress from that sometimes. I keep this in my purse. I just put 8 sprays underneath your tongue, and it's fast acting. So a sublingual spray goes into your body. It's the quickest way to get something into you except through IV. So that's one nice thing. They're fast acting. There's a vitamin C, there's a vitamin D, there's a boost spray. The boost spray helps with, it helps like block carbs and things, so you can actually take it before you eat a meal. And it also helps give you some energy before you do a workout. So there's a little bit of everything in those. And I'll show you here just so you can see kind of what they look like. They're about the size of like a pen. So they're super cool. They fit right into your purse, and there's like a month's supply in these. So they're really awesome. So just touch on here. I'll just introduce you. So this is Kimball and Stacy Jensen. So they partnered with our company Q Sciences, and they created My Q Fit. And I don't know, some of you are into you know, health and wellness in the, like, you know, the workout side, but this app and this program has been so amazing for me, especially as a mom, like staying at home and then through COVID and not being able to, like, you know, get out and be as active as I want to. Sometimes there's like on-demand workouts. You have personal access to a personal trainer at all times. You have meal plans. You can do customized meal plans, and you have like the support from the My Q Fit community. So you can talk and, like, you know, share stories and things. And that's just one thing I love about it, is the accountability. I'm actually doing a challenge right now, so it's been lots of fun. We do probably like every couple months, they come out with a new challenge. They did a family one a couple months ago that they gave away a trip to Disneyland. And then this one, we're actually working with teams of 4, and we could win a trip down to a really cool resort spa for like 3 days. So there's lots of fun things that we do, and it just kind of helps keep you accountable. And it's an app, and it's so accessible, like your phone, and it's about $30 a month, I think. And you don't have to be a member of Q either to utilize it. So it's awesome. So this guy right here, so this is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He's actually the brains and the science behind all of our products. He develops and formulates all of them. He's the one that is constantly evolving our products, because he is, like, you can see his certifications here. He was the former senior editor at WebMD. So I'm sure you've all have Googled some symptom of some sort on WebMD. And he used to be the senior editor behind it all. Excuse me. He's a naturopath. He's also board certified internal medicine. So he is just an incredible person to be on our team, and he is exclusively partnered with Q, and he doesn't work with anybody else. So we are very fortunate to have him. Okay, so this just kind of breaks down a little bit about how to, like, if you decided to, like, you know, get into the business, and how you would earn money and basically earn a commission paycheck. So basically it shows you here, we got a new screen, and I really don't enjoy this one. I wanted to see if I could bring up this other one here. I don't mess up everything here. This one's a little bit easier to see. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Is it good? Okay, perfect. So basically there's 3 ways that you can get paid with our company. So in box 1 up here, this is for customer sales. So basically when you sign up as an ambassador, you get a website, and people go to your website and they shop, and whatever they purchase, you get a percentage. Yeah.
We see the other slide still.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll mute again.
What? Why can't I get? Sorry guys. Let me go back here. I can see it perfect on my end, of course. Well, okay. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, we'll just have to share from this one. Sorry, guys. The other one is so much nicer to explain from, but I can't get it to load into this thing, and I thought I'd be able to just share it that way. Okay, so basically 3 ways to get paid. Like I said, the first way, so commission. So if you go on to, like, say, Karolyns' website and you place an order, she would get paid on anything that gets ordered and starting at 15%. So it says 10% here, sorry, but it should be 15. So it's minimum of 15 to 35%. And that's just on customer sales. So we have a lot of people that just have customers and they make a really good income on just having people purchase from their e-commerce site every month. So then the second way to get paid is basically if you want to start a business and you want to start building a team and you want to start earning bonuses and then also earning commission ranks. So the first 3 ranks are super exciting. So there's builder, pro, and executive. So in order to become a builder, you basically need to have 3 orders underneath of you, and you open up your first commission rank and you get a $50 a month commission check and you get a $100 bonus for hitting that first builder rank. Now, we don't get paid in averages here. Everything is a set amount. So you'll see $50, $100, $250. You don't get paid a penny less if you hit this rank here. And these are all in US dollars too. So I know the US dollar isn't always that exciting to us, but when you get paid in US and you live in Canada, it is a nice little conversion. I just did mine today and transferred my money and it was pretty sweet. So basically the second rank, you would need 600 volume underneath of you. That's basically like 6 orders. You get $100 a month commission because these aren't stackable, but your bonuses are. So basically in the first 30 days, our goal is to try and get you to executive. And that means you get a $250 a month commission check, and you'd also get a $500 bonus cash, and that's in US dollars. So it's about $750 US. So you basically make your investment and that much more back. And it's very doable. I was able to do it in my first 30 days and it's exciting. Switch hands here. So to become an ambassador with our company, and it's funny because our president Jake was on the other day and he's like, some people laugh and think like, oh, it's only $39. And it's like kind of like when you think about it, when you start your own business or have an overhead of any sort, it's a lot more money than $39.95. So this $39.95 basically gets you ambassador access, gets you your e-commerce site. It gives you a full month of the Pro app, which is downloadable on your phone. And everything you can do online, you can do on your phone. And they're making it so much better. So you can pretty much just work from your phone 100% of the time. And the ambassador support and the community and the culture you get added into with this is way more beneficial than this $39.95. It's crazy. Like you ask the girls, they can fill you a little bit more, but you get a really good community that comes with this ambassadorship. So the other exciting thing is if you do join and you bring on some customers, they go on and they shop from your site. We have a team that's dedicated that just takes care of our customers. So they process the orders, they ship them to the people's doors. And a lot of the time things will come right to your door. They do, it depends on where you live. And they help if there's any, need for a return or a refund or anything. We have an 87% retention rate, so we don't really deal with a lot of returns. But if you do sign up as a preferred customer or as an ambassador, you get 25% discount, the same as us on all products. And the cool thing is it's 0 risk because we have a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, which it very rarely happens, and say you went through the whole bottle, they'll still refund you. So this kind of just talks about a system that works. So simple and odd word training. What that means is you're not just going to get brought on and you're not just going to get given a website and added to a Facebook group and say, good luck. So this kind of just shows you, Carolyn invited you tonight and she probably talked a little bit about the company, maybe like briefly asked you to just jump on and have a look at what she was doing. And I presented the opportunity for you. So you can see Carolyn didn't have to do a whole lot. And that is our goal, is because we want you to be able to make an income. We don't want you to have to be the expert. So that's how you can earn before you learn, is that you have your mentors do all of this work for you. My mentors did it for me. And it's a really simple onboarding system. You get access to leaders and mentors, which I can't even tell you how amazing they are and how they pour into us and how they help us build our businesses, or they help us just retain customers if that's more of your focus, instead of if you don't want to build a business. And basically, there's all the tools that you need. Like, we have everything. We have training every week. We have different courses, and it's pretty amazing. And so this system that we have, we always follow up with somebody. So Carolyn is invited you tonight, and this is a smaller group. We do these kind of big QIQs, like probably 3 to 4 nights a week, that you can get invited into, or you can invite someone into. Just a little more informal. People will just jump on, they'll just do the presentation, and that's it. So this one's a little bit more intimate. I'll stop recording here, and then we can just chat if anyone has any questions. If not, if you don't want to unmute yourself, you can just put them in the chat. But basically, the system is that Carolyn would follow up with you and just see what you thought about the business opportunity, or even the products, if something, was interesting. And that is kind of it. So I'm just going to stop sharing, or how do I end this? Stop recording.